Hello, my dear students. Again, welcome to my online class. Hope you are hale and hearty and you are taking a serious preparation on a regular basis. My beloved student, you know, in your previous class, we discussed Unit 1, Lesson 1, The Unforgettable History. From that lesson, we came to learn the gist of the passages and the answers of some of the questions. But today, we will read the passages line by line, and at the same time, we also try to understand the meanings of the unknown words so that we can enrich our vocabulary power. My beloved students, if you look at the question of English paper 1, then you can see question number 1, question number 2 and question number 3. That means question number 1, first passage. Question number 2, second passage. And question number 3, third passage. And question number 4, close test with clues. And question number 5, close test without clues. And question number maybe 13, theme writing. All these questions are set from your text, English for today. So, my beloved student, you feel the importance of reading your textbook. If we read our English textbook, if we read the passages, then we can make good in the question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 13. And at the same time, in your English first paper, if you want to cut a good figure, then you must enrich your vocabulary power. You have to put much emphasis on learning vocabulary. Without learning vocabulary, we cannot make a good result in English paper 1. That is why, how can we increase our vocabulary power? For that reason, you have to read all the passages in your textbook English for today. You can see a lot of passages has been given in your textbook. So whenever we read our text, then we have to find out the unknown words, and you have to look up the unknown words in a good dictionary. That is why you have to keep a good dictionary in your reading table. In this way, you have to increase your vocabulary power. Without vocabulary power, we cannot succeed in English paper 1. So my beloved student, again we can realize the importance of our textbook English for today. And now at this moment, I will read the first passage of your book, The Unforgettable History, and we will read today first 2 paragraphs of the passage, and you must listen. Now we are going to study the passage of the of your textbook, and at the same time we will also learn the unknown words. Please listen, my beloved students. I am going to begin to recite the passage. The passage begins thus: My brothers, I stand before you today with a heart overflowing with grief. You are fully aware of the events that are going on and understand their import. We have been trying to do our best to cope with the situation, and yet, unfortunately, the streets of Dhaka, Chittagong, Khulna, Rajshahi, and Rangpur are awash with the blood of our brothers. The people of Bengal now want to be free. The people of Bengal now want to live, and the people of Bengal now want their rights. What have we done that was wrong? After the elections, the people of Bangladesh voted as one for me, for the Awam League. We were to sit in the National Assembly, draft a constitution for ourselves there, and build our country. The people of this land would thereby get economic, political, and cultural freedom. But it is with regret that I have to report to you today that we have passed through 23 tragic years. Bengal's history of those years is full of stories of torture inflicted on our people, of blood shed by them repeatedly. 23 years of a history of men and women in agony. So, my beloved student, I read the first two paragraphs of your text. When you will read your text, then you will frequently find the unknown words. Then we have to learn the unknown words. So now we'll find out the unknown words whose meaning we does not know. So please look at the whiteboard. My beloved student, please look at the whiteboard. There are some unknown words. Now we learn the meaning of the unknown words. These are the unknown words which has been found in your text. The first word is overflow. Overflow. It's a verb. And its meaning is run over, flood, or inundate. Overflow means উপচে পড়া, বাংলা উপচে পড়া. Second word, grief. Grief is a noun. At the same time, we have to know who is parts of the speech of the word. So grief is a noun, and its meaning sorrow, remorse, or agony. Grief means sorrow, remorse, or agony. Grief, dukkho. Aware. It's an adjective, and its meaning is apprised or conscious. Aware, সচেতন, সতর্ক. Next word is cope with. Cope with is a phrasal verb. Cope with is a phrasal verb, and its meaning check, vie, or compete. Cope with, পেরে ওঠা. Cope with, whose Bangla meaning is পেরে ওঠা. Next word, unfortunately. It's an adverb and its meaning is unluckily or regrettably. Draft. Draft is a noun word and its meaning is compose, make up or prepare. Draft, khosra. Regret. Regret and grief are the same meaning. Regret means sorrow, grief or remorse. Dukkho. Pass through, whose Bangla meaning is otikrom kora and English meaning is go through, pass by, etc. Next word, inflict. Inflict, arob kora, dewa. Meaning impose, bring or lay. Next word, agony. Agony, যন্ত্রণা, কষ্ট. That's why its meaning is pain or distress. And the next word, import. Import, nihitartho, and its meaning is significance. So my beloved student, we learn some of the unknown words, and in this way we have to read through our whole passages of our textbook. So my student, no more today. See you in my next class. Thanks everyone.